Hey, what's going on, everybody? JC in the house. Everyday thoughts. JC. Everybody gather around. Special guest with me tonight, Miss Watts. Tonight's topic is this new generation the new old generation? So everybody gather around. JC in the house. What's going on, Janae?
Hey,
Hey, what's going?
Jonathan.
Hey, how's it doing?
Let's go.
What's going on with you? What's going on, Mario? How you doing, man? Everybody gather around. So, like, what's tonight's topic again? I forgot.
Is
I
the
forgot.
new generation
Uh
their
oh.
own worst enemy?
Uh-oh, what you mean by that? What you mean? What you mean by that?
Well, I mean, the new generation is something that definitely different, definitely different, and some of the changes that they're bringing into the new generation is not, mm, it's not all good. You know, life evolves, things grow, generations change, and that's we're looking for. We went from the dashikis to the tank tops to no bra with the bra. We went through all of that, but this new generational thing they got out there, especially in reference to relationships, is definitely different. And I don't think that a lot of people realize it's changed like to that extreme.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you on that. I mean, I feel like the men want the woman to take care of them, take care of most of the responsibilities, and a lot of times they really want a mother instead of a girlfriend or a potential wife.
Well, then, and in some cases that's true, but I'm also finding cases where you have women who really don't respect the African American man. And that itself is a generational change. From our generation, our mother's generations, our grandmother's generations, we've always been the nurturer to the black man. This new generation, they don't have the patience. And so what they've decided to do is to be single. That's their answer to resolving the problem of ever being cheated on or ever being lied to or ever, experiencing, any type of difficulties in life. To cut it loose, to cut it off. And that's their decision. They can do that if that's what they like. Where they lose me at is the part where they decide that they're going to belittle to belittle a man of our own culture. To me, that's not good. That's
Uh-oh.
embarrassing. It's humiliating. Same thing as embarrassing. It's just not good. It's not something that we would want to do. We wouldn't want all the black men to start humiliating us, calling us whores and loose women and thoughts and whatever. Why spend a day of bashing black men? What's the purpose of it? So, me being from the older generation, I'm here to say that give it a break, stop it. Okay, at the end of the day, us black women do need the black men, and the black men need us too. So, let's find a way to unite, not divide. What are they going to teach their children? What are they
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
teach their babies?
yeah. You're right about that. What's going on, Medisa, Stacy? Janae says she disagree. Who we got?
Hey,
Mario.
Janae.
But yeah, though you said about women being single and stuff. I feel like it's the best choice for a lot of women to be single at the being with men who are going to be toxic to them, not going to push them, not going to elevate them. 'Cause a lot of times, once again, the woman's always expected to help the man out, pour life into him. But a lot of times, they don't really be reciprocated towards the women. A lot of men are just takers, 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 and we don't really deposit anything to a woman's life. Outside of just
Well,
headaches and more nerve wracking.
okay, I see what you're saying with that, but we should want to elevate our kings, our black men, our head of the household. We should want them to be better. We should want, to be a part of the growth. Why can't we be a part of the growth? Why do we have to stunt the growth by humiliating them and degrading them? Why should we complain about the size of their check if they're going out there and working 10, 11 hours a day? You want to do something different. You want something different, find something different, or get involved. Vote. That's what you could do. You can vote, and that'll make some changes. But we can't degrade our men. That makes no sense. What race out there degrades their men? Tell me a race that degrades their black men or their culture of men. I'm not going to do it. I don't care anything about the new generation. The new generation is going to wipe their own selves out. But that's one thing. Yeah, every man, every woman have ran across somebody that's brought drama or trauma to their lives. But in return, we bash them all. We put them all in the same hole and pour oil on them and catch them on fire. Who does that? Nobody. I've never seen that before. And if anybody's from the generation that I'm from, they haven't seen it in such a mass amount of people. Hey, Bishop.
Oh, what's up, Bishop? What's going on, Sherelle, Connie? Janae, she has a comment. She said, "No one chooses to be single, heartbroken, cheated on, or bondage. That's never the goal."
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. I apologize.
No, Miss Janae said, "No one chooses to be single, heartbroken, cheated on. That's never the goal." What's your thoughts about that?
I mean, it's never the goal, but I mean, it happens. But
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I apologize. There's no particular thoughts on it. I mean, nobody chooses for those things to happen, but they do happen. And just because they happen to you doesn't mean you walk away from it with your life ending. Doesn't mean you stop living. It means you pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and take it as a lesson. Keep moving, live life. Life is supposed to be pleasant. Life shouldn't be a whole lot of negativity, especially towards our own black men.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do agree with you on that. I mean, speak life to you, man. I totally agree with you on that. But a lot of times, a lot of men's ego, they don't really receive it. And because, like I said, a lot of times we hear it, you're great, you're kings, but a lot of times we still don't feel good within ourselves to process it. We can have 100 women telling us, you're looking good, I believe in you, but you have that one or two women that, say you're not about anything, you ain't about much, you're not going to manifest anything. And we'll disregard the 100 likes to focus on the 2 or 3 people that said that talk down to us, etc. What's going on, Henson? What's going on, Cynthia? What's going on, Des? How's everybody doing this evening?
But
What are your thoughts
Jonathan,
about that? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting, but that's not a answer. That doesn't explain. That doesn't explain the way a lot of these black women are attacking these black men that haven't done a thing to them.
They have every right to be angry, upset with black men. I don't blame them.
Why? I'm not going to be angry and upset. If a black man does something to me, I'm going to be mad at that black man. But it's not going to keep me from meeting the next black man or the next black man or looking for happiness within a black man. Why? That's crazy. Now that's some ludicrous. Okay, that's crazy. Who would do that? Come on, man. Our generations, the generations before us didn't do that. Why would we feel the need to do that now? The generations before us, we weren't nowhere near closer to being equal as we are right now. And we didn't do that. We didn't cut them off. We didn't say they weren't any good. We didn't call them bums. We didn't call them rapists, liars, child molesters. What I read today, they were actually calling these black men these names that they did not even know because they were black men. And I'm saying that's jacked up. And the new generation is not only going to have a generational relationship gap, it's going to have a generational population gap. And that's keeping it real. Because these women, a lot of them have vowed to remain single because they don't want to be hurt. They don't want to be lied to. Nobody wants it, but it happens. That don't mean you stop living. That don't mean you give up life. You're not the winner when you give up like that. You're the loser. Because life is big. Life has a lot to offer. Why wouldn't you want a family and kids if that's your dream? If it's not, that's cool too. But don't cut it off because your generation is telling you that this is not right and black men are this and black, and then you're soaking that up. And then you're growing with it, and you're growing with this extra anger, and you're passing it along to other friends and family members. How long will it be before you teach it to your child? That's not cool.
No, I mean it's not cool. That's why it's easy to get help, get therapy, like I said before. But like I said before, I mean a lot of times it's been probably a father who wasn't in their life, or maybe an ex-boyfriend who they've been abandoned early, and that's why they view men in a negative light. I can't really blame them, but
Right.
sometimes, with some women they actually had abandonment issue, but they still speak life into men. They still don't allow that to affect them. So it depends on the
A
individual at
whole
the end of the day.
generation of men. A whole generation of men. That's cool. You saying to me that that's reason enough to ban a whole generation of men. I'm gonna break it down because this is important.
Uh-oh.
What I'm about to say is
Oh.
real important. Real important. Look, sisters and brothers, if somebody put their hands on you, call a damn cops. Prosecute them. Don't prosecute the whole generation. If somebody lied to you, leave them alone. If that's not your cup of tea, it took you there, leave it. Because guess what? All black men don't lie. I know it for a fact. I'm not guessing it. I know it for a fact. There are a lot of black men out there who are honorable to the person that they're with. Everybody don't cheat. Not saying that a lot of them don't. I'm not sure. Okay, I've been married 27 years. I've been out the loop. But I'm telling you, all of that is that's a bunch of jabber jibber jabber. That's a bunch of jibber jabber. Okay? And ladies, it's nothing wrong with putting, I'm gonna bring this is just something a little bit off track, but it gotta be said. I have to say it. It's nothing wrong with putting something in the pot. If putting a little bit of change of your money into the pot is going to make the house richer, it's going to make the house stronger, it's going to make the house better, if it's going to make the vacation better, if it's going to make the cars you drive better, put your change in the pot. It's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people talking about 50-50. They want us to go 50. Yeah, because I want to live life. I want to live it to its fullest. I don't want to be worrying about if he got his and I got mine. We got ours, and we can go real far with it. With his, he can go only high as his. With hers, she can only high as hers. With ours, we can put them on top of each other, and we'd be way higher than the rest. So there's nothing wrong with going 50-50 on something. And I just had to let it do. It's not. I mean, you laugh because you think it is. You laugh, but you think it is. I know the life I live. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I know the life I live.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean I
I'm
do agree
telling
with
you,
you.
it's not.
Like I said, nothing
Nothing.
wrong with going on cruises, going on vacation. That's cool. You really shouldn't degrade men or women just because of bad experiences, because everybody's not like that. But I just feel like there's not enough men to go around for each woman. They're saying, "Oh, I'm faithful. I want a wife, etc."
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Jonathan. Okay. All righty then.
But yeah, let
Bishop.
me read some of
Start
these
with
comments
Bishop,
though.
Jonathan. Read through. Start with Bishop. I want to hear what they say.
Uh-oh, he said needs to hear what she's saying. Yeah, I agree. All right, Amy said toxic relationship needs healing from because it's not that person who would damage any relationship that's good. That good man, good woman will suffer the consequences. Yeah, you're right about that.
Right. You're right.
We think about that. What Miss Amy said.
She's right. And that's where it starts. It has to be healed. I've never seen so many damaged hearts. Whatever happened, they took that to, oh my God, they took it to heart. It was just so damaging to them. One guy I spoke to, you know where he said it started for him? He said in the fifth grade. It started for him in the fifth grade. He um he said he got up and got courage to go say something to the little girl, and the little girl called him ugly, and a couple of
Uh-oh.
and it just
Uh-oh.
went
Called
all
you
down.
ugly.
And he says to me, Jonathan, why do you think she did that? I says, because she's in the damn fifth grade. That's why. She's a baby. She's a child. Back in the elementary school, you punch them on the arm if you like them. You know what I'm saying? That was just the way it went. But it damaged him to the point that he still want to talk about it. It's
I
just,
mean,
I don't
that's not.
know.
No, I was gonna say that's something he has to be healed from. You said worried about stuff fifth grade, sixth grade, kindergarten, pre-K, diaper school. It's like, when are you gonna get help and try to help from the situation instead of blaming the women and stuff? You know?
Look, check it out. If it's a year older, you should already let that go. But I do things differently. When something bother me, I give myself a timeline. And I'm saying that's it for now. I'm not going to, go back and revisit that now. Sometimes I still cry for my husband. When I cry for him, I give it a timeline. I let it go. I have it. That's it for now. I got to get back up because things got to be done. I have to be a provider for my sons. So I don't have time for that crap. And I want to enjoy life too. I'm not going to stop enjoying life. It's a gift. And I'm not going to waste my gift on bashing men and not going out with them and not dating them and calling them low lives and beating down and wiping my feet off on them and spitting on them and calling them liars and calling them deadbeats. A lot of men raise their own kids. This one guy on there, he was saying how he raised his own kid. Do you know they still addressed him as a deadbeat? What about that?
Oh wow. What you mean? Oh, he raised them? You call him Debbie?
Yeah,
Why they
even
say
though
that?
right, even though he's raising you got him because you probably didn't want to pay child support. Instead of saying, that's cool, that's nice, that's great to hear. They attacked him, but that's the wait a minute, let me. Oh, I can't think of the word. That's the new generation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really agree with that. I mean, he's doing what he gotta do for his son or daughter. Then they really don't need to degrade that man. Like I said, ain't no need to degrade nobody. You don't know this is his situation.
Right,
You gotta,
right,
like I said, we gotta, like I said, we gotta lift the fathers that's doing right. And there are a lot of good fathers out there, a lot of good
right.
mentors, a lot of good counselors out there. I mean, you gotta give credit where credit's due. You know.
Right. And there are a lot of good women out there too. So you guys that are good guys looking for good women, take the chance. Give it a try. Step it up. Step your game up. Because good women are sitting on the side trying to get past this new generational way of thinking for men and for women. And we're good women and good men. Are we waving in between this hot mess that is developed? You know, it's just it doesn't make any sense. And it's not just your generation. There's specks of it in my generation too. So,
Yeah,
mm,
you're right about that. It's all about having respect, having DDT. What's going on, Ali, Simba? But yeah, look, just back to as far as the post or the video. I mean, like I said, things are just a lot differently. I mean, just as far as how we date, how we interact with one another. A lot of women they had a lot more respect back then. Had a lot of men that would actually, have a lot more gentlemen out there. You know, don't mind, putting his laying out his jacket for you, opening the door for you, paying for dates, etc. you know. But it's just his loss because you don't see the type of guys get appreciated and stuff. And it's like a lot of men's mentality is okay. The woman she likes men who treat her bad, or she likes the thug. She want Pookie. She want Ray Ray, etc. You know, like they don't really respect those type of guys who actually care about her. Actually want to do her right. She want to get with a guy who treat her bad and stuff like that. You know.
Wow, who wants that? I mean, you could go into a concert room and ask everyone on the mic, get on the mic and say, look, ladies, which one of you want to be treated bad and beaten and lied to and you steal upon, and which one of you want that? How many you think gonna raise their hand?
Well, nobody, but I mean, you can say, but
Right. Say it again.
what
That's
you attracted to though.
important. That's important. It's not a matter of what you attract always, Jonathan. So a lot of times guys come in sheep's, how do it go? A wolf come in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Right. And when you're a young girl, you don't catch it. It takes you a minute to start being able to see that. Now, some women don't never see it, no matter what. But
Yeah.
a good woman.
I'm just saying the woman to keep going back and forth, dude cheating on them, hitting on them. It's like once again,
So that's what,
no
one out of 1,000, 1 out of 2,000, 1 out of 3,000, because it's not 1 out of 10. It's not 1 out of 10. I know way more than 10 women, and nobody ain't getting beaten on, and I don't know if anybody getting lied to or cheating on, because that's personal. I don't know that, but I know nobody don't wear no physical wounds. We go on go places together. We don't have no problem with the men having a problem with it. It's a regular life. So I don't know. You guys somehow, somewhere think that these women are just being beaten. I'm not. Where'd y'all get that from? Somebody told you that?
You talk to enough brothers, and they give you their life experience, type of when they dated. You hear all the horror stories, but to each his own.
Yeah, I can get that too. I understand that too. Let's say, so Bishop, where are we? James, hi James. Bishop, all street guys aren't bad. Right. Thank you. You right about that too, Bishop. Janae, my only issue is I'm tired of black men and black women blaming the black women for a lot of their issues.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. It's not our fault. Let's blame their fathers, not us. Oh, girl, I've touched that quite a few times. Trust me, I don't let them blame them on here, girl. No, Janae, they're not blaming those women over here. They like to, for some reason, it's the women's fault that they impregnated themselves with these no good fathers. Instead of saying, look, brother, you need to go over there and try to do something for your kid. That's what they talk about mentorship. Somebody need to mentor that shit.
Well, can you read it?
Yes, I do believe the new generation could be their own worst enemy. Take, for example, not all, but most of the male, they all about video games, technology. But if the world comes, I can't see it, Jonathan. I can't. All to them would not.
I read it.
No, I can't see it. I can't roll it up.
No, I'm saying I'll read it though.
Okay.
Okay, she said, but most of the males, they're all about video game technology, but the world comes to when they would not know how to survive. They don't know how to cut yard, fix something if it's broken, like a leak, a faucet, or change a flat tire, etc. And the women, they probably don't know how to cook real rice, gravy, pot roast, etc. Clean house, survive on their own without a man. That's why so many women don't wait. I miss it right. They quick to be a dude chick. They fear being alone. Yeah, I actually agree with what she has to say. Like I keep saying about women have to put on both hats and play both positions. You know. So men ain't being. You said what?
We've done that for generations. Our generations did that before us. That's what women do.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm saying nobody really teaching the young men how to change tires and change flats and, help out with the car and do maintenance on the car, etc. Nobody's teaching these boys situations like that, how to protect her, how to
Right.
provide for her, how to love her, unconditionally. Like no man is like sitting there. There are not that many men that sitting there teaching their sons.
Let's not say, right. Let's not say no man.
I
Let's say
wouldn't
not
say
enough.
no, but there's not that many men
Not
that
enough.
out there teaching their sons, grooming their sons for all that situation.
I don't know. I guess my world was just totally different. Because my husband told his sons he loved them. My husband hugged his sons. My husband sat at private times with his boys. Eh, they're teaching it. So we can't
I'm
say
saying I'm not
I
talking
can't
about
say
you
they're
though.
not teaching it.
I'm not saying you. I'm not talking about your situation. I'm talking about
But
generally
if
and
it's
most of
me,
the boys that being raised by single mothers though. That's what I'm talking about.
look, but if it's me, it's not just me. It's got to be millions like me. There might be, you know, let's say it might be 3 million like me, and it might be 1 million not. But it's mostly like me. It's not mostly not.
No,
There is
I'm
some
saying with the
things.
husband and the no, I'm saying with the husband and wife together raising kids. Yes, you don't see that in many black families though.
Mm, you're probably right.
What you see a lot of single mothers putting on both hats, being a mom and dad, trying to raise boys and females, and a lot of boys don't know what to know. So when they get out here dating, and the woman expects them to know how to, change a tire, how to, help out with the battery on the car, etc. It's like they don't know because they never been shown, they never been taught, and a lot of us is just they're doomed for it.
I hear
What do you
you.
guys say about that?
Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. No, Bishop, I'm with you. No, they teach them how to sell on the streets,
But
make that
exactly,
fast
nope,
money. In a lot of cases. In a lot of cases.
exactly. Just like Bishop was saying, everybody was teaching us mentoring the young man today. A lot of stuff we gotta learn our own, especially when we have a father, we have a grandfather to show us the road. A lot of it we just left in the mud or left in the sand.
No, you don't learn it on your own. What happens is your mom tries to teach it to you. I mean, mine just turned 16. He was 13 when he was fatherless. Yeah, he knows how to check the oil. He knows how to change a tire. Some of those his father taught him, but he had to learn how to actually put a screen door on, a glass door. He and I did together. And so there was some things we have to do. Whenever I have to fix something, he gets the YouTube channel, I get the YouTube channel, one of us, but we both gonna sit there and figure it out. But that's because that's what we're used to doing. So even women can teach their sons they don't have to be without that sort of knowledge. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you have it because I can look on your face and there she go again. Go ahead, Bishop got it. What you got to say, Jonathan?
About what? Oh no, no. Bishop was saying no one's mentoring them, no one teaches them how to sell or the streets, make their fast money. No, I wasn't my first wife, and I still taught my son and daughter. But yeah, what I'm saying is not a lot of men are teaching men about credit, about generational wealth, etc. It's just this, a lot of stuff just be on the surface level, how to get a
Yeah.
job, etc. But not to, big, not to build something for your legacy 20, 30 years, 30 years after your death date. Nobody, you don't see that
Yeah, and
many
I
fathers.
understand that too. And I understand that too. I understand that too. But the bottom line is back to those females.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Well, cuz Jonathan, it needs to be said. Someone needs to come out and say it. That's not natural. To have a whole group of females actually call themselves a particular group of females, and all their job is to bash and belittle the black man, and they black too. What's the end? I got what's the end plan? What's the purpose? I mean, this is your generation we're talking about, so you tell me what's the purpose? Because
I
the
mean, there is.
generation I know, We adore our black men. We want our black men to be a part of our lives. We're not going to go into a social media group and start bashing them and calling them all kinds of names and low lives and rapists and murderers. And the trip part about this whole thing, all those girls swear they've been with a rapist. They all swear they was with somebody that beat them. That's a lie. All of them wasn't with nobody that beat them and raped them. All of them can't have the exact same song with the exact same words. Somewhere somebody's lying. So this is what I can see. They're using that platform as an ego booster. They're using that platform to boost their own egos. Wait for the man to do something wrong before you start yelling it's him. And at least let it be your man. Stop putting everybody man in the same umbrella. Don't put my man in there. Don't put whoever man. Don't put my cousin Vanessa. Hey Vanessa, man in there. Hey Tony. Don't put their names in there. If you want to be single and be without a spouse and be without whatever you want to be out, do you, boo? But I'm not getting ready to do that. And that's just keeping it real.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you on that. I mean, like I said, you can't really just keep downplaying men or women, and you don't even know them, you don't know their life experience, based on your own insecurities. You can't do that. You
Right,
gotta have a common ground. Like, look, maybe this person I chose wrong, or maybe I need to do some self-reflection, self-assessment, and find out what did I do wrong. Because if I keep going out here choosing the same type of man or woman, then what does that tell me about my character? What am I
right,
attracting? You know, so you got to be
right.
cognizant of that as well.
Bishop said it might be that gang life. I don't know what kind of life that is, Bishop. I'm not. Jonathan, what do you say about what Bishop said?
Yeah, that's cool. Gang like that. That's what's up.
He said that's good. Anyway, I just had to touch bases. I mean, I'm glad we talked about it. And I know there's going to be a couple of people that, once he goes on the YouTube channel and everybody sees it, there's going to be some people with some, backlash. They're not going to like what I said.
Uh
But I hope, I hold to what I'm saying. I hold to what I'm saying. That's some crazy stuff. That's mental, almost on a state of mental mind. How long you gonna think they're gonna keep telling themselves that these black men are so bad to the point that they're gonna start fearing them and think they need to hurt them because they're so bad? Why aren't any of the other races doing it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's already tough being a black man. Already the most targeted, especially by the cops and stuff. So it's already tough,
Right.
and we really don't need our women to downgrade us because a lot of us we are trying, and it's sad that you know one or two guys or two bad experiences you paint the picture for every man, but a
Hmm.
lot of us come out with good hearts, good intentions, but sometimes it doesn't manifest the way you may want it, or sometimes we may be
Hmm.
slow in certain areas, but that's why you try to pick that man up. You don't want to break that man down, break his spirits, etc.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm glad we spoke on it, and it wasn't that
Miss
bad.
Covington, Miss Covington in the house.
Where is she? I have such a lag in mine. I haven't seen her yet. Hey, Miss
Uh,
Covington.
but yeah, though, I mean, yeah, it's like I said, you are right, though, man. We gotta speak life to our kings, because without the head, the body's useless.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm not telling any women to go out there and, hey, Miss Covington, I'm not telling anybody go out there and be a fool for a man. Far from. Because I know I could never be, so I'm definitely not asking anyone else to be. But I'm just saying, use your own mind in your own separate heart in your own separate relationship. Don't allow others to influence where you're going in life because it's the end thing, it's the end crowd. That's just like almost it's almost like taking someone who's damaged by religion and bring them into your cult. You know, come into my cult. You'll have comfort in my cult. We'll support each other. We'll, take care of each other. We'll stand by each other in my cult. That's crazy. That's not that's not that's not that's not normal.
Oh, Mendez says so basically dating is like cooking. What do you mean by that? Mendez, what do you mean by that? It's like cooking.
Elaborate.
But yeah, though, I mean, like I said, there are some times that women they can be kind of mouthy. Y'all can say some stuff that y'all really don't mean, and it really can destroy a brother. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes,
Mhm.
I say I've been hurt by food women. Y'all mouths is can be treacherous sometimes. Sometimes y'all be loud sometimes,
Y'all
but
mouths. Y'all,
y'all and
you and I never dated, so how you know it's my mouth?
I ain't saying I'm saying if it applies, if the shoe fits,
You-
wear it.
No,
But
you
I'm
didn't
just
say that. You said y'all.
if the shoe
Why
fits,
can't we
wear it.
say some women? Why can't we say, you know what I'm saying? Or a few of the women I dated. Because that's where the problem is starting. Because that umbrella that everybody's putting everybody under. And then they tend, after they've gone through whatever they've gone through in their relationship and they ended up on the bottom of the rope, then they want to bring, Sally in so she could pull too, pull somebody else on the bottom. You have to okay, never mind, we're going go ahead. I apologize, I shouldn't have. Can we say some or a few, please?
We gonna say, oh, yo, I was messing with you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
that
stand
was
on my
that was
principle.
this finger, that one. Anyway, go ahead, but you're right.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
No, but Dad said just because you get burned a couple of times doesn't mean you stop dating or stop cooking. Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay, right. That's a good one.
But yeah, though, like I said, I mean, some women's mouths can really tear a man's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like if
Well,
you're
you know
working,
that.
you have to keep life to it. Like even if we're messing up, you still have to be like, you know what, I believe in you and give a man like words of encouragement.
Yeah,
You
and,
may
and
not.
vice versa. And vice
Uh oh, now
versa,
you trying to say
Jonathan.
vice versa when I'm trying to speak life to the
But,
kings. Now you
but,
trying to be like, oh,
well,
vice versa.
okay. Well, listen to
Uh
this, and then I'm
oh.
gonna let you. No, what? No, wait. Let's share. Let's share. There's men out there with smart mouths too. Not as many. Not as many, but there are some. It just so
Yeah.
happened that women happen to do it a little better when it comes to running off at the mouth. I mean, it's
Exactly.
it's a girl, it's a female thing, it's a girl thing. You guys aren't
Exactly.
supposed to really get it. You guys aren't supposed to really do it. It's a girl thing. You guys have your guy things too. You got that.
Uh,
Don't talk to me while football on. Don't talk to me while sports on. You got your guy things too. But yes, some women take it way too far, or don't know when to let
what
it go
football
and
game?
leave it
What
alone.
basketball game?
What? What?
What football game you talking about?
Any. I'm
I
saying,
mean, all
I'm
you gotta
saying, when
do.
I say that, a real sports fan, and women know I'm a sports fan too, though. But I can do two things. I can chew gum and walk at the same time. But a lot of guys can't. When sports come on, they don't want nobody to touch anything, nobody to say anything, nobody to move it. Definitely don't walk in front of the television, and they're entitled to that. If any woman takes that from a man, then she's wrong because that's so simple to give. They're entitled to that. Women have they're mouthy creatures. So yeah, we're gonna
All
have a
you gotta
little bit of a
do.
mouth. But I say to the ladies, don't take it so far. You know what I'm saying? Know your man's limit. You can look at your man's face and say, okay, because I done did it. Okay, I better let him go. Leave it alone. I'm about to step over the wrong rope, so back it away. Leave it alone. Some women see the rope, step over the rope, jump the rope, take the rope, and do jump. They let it go, doing too much. That's what I was trying to say.
All right, but like I said, to get a man's attention, we watching the football game, Super Bowl, playing the video games. All you gotta do is just walk around half naked. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. He be like, he gonna put Paul on that 2K. Like, hey, man, holler at you later, you know.
You sound like you having a fantasy moment. Who else
I'm
said
just,
something? Sound like you having a fantasy moment. As women, I have my glasses. We have to get a handle on our words. I agree. I agree, Des. And men should too. They should too. But we're just better at it
I
than they are, Des.
don't
And
agree with
and,
that.
and that quick mouth. And they can't
I don't
stand it.
agree with that.
They can't stand it. That's the
Nah,
one
men should be
thing
able
they
to say
they
what
don't
they want
like.
to say. Nope,
Hmm?
men should be able to say whatever they want to say.
Hmm? Men should be able to say whatever they want to say. To who?
Exactly, exactly.
And we can say what we want to say to each other, but do know either way it goes, whether it's her or him, there are limits. You know,
No,
there are
no,
limits.
I was just messing with you. You know, there's always gonna
Mm.
be, a level of respect towards each other. But like I said, you gotta allow that man to be in his man cave, though.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I think every man should have his man cave. I think he should. Every
Exactly.
man should have his. He should. He should have his private moment. He got it. Men need serenity. We too. Women need it too. But we normally get that after everything is done, and we've already, took that bubble bath. We, reading a book. We chilling a good movie. That's our serenity. But it's always important that a man has his serenity as well. It has to be done. Because if he doesn't have that serenity at home, he'll go elsewhere where he can find serenity, and that's not cool. Because her name might actually be Serenity.
Exactly. You need that peace. I need to be on the couch, feet up, got my food ready, my plate ready, serving me. You in that outfit that I got for you.
There you go again, Jonathan in his fantasy moments. Des said something. Wait a minute. Miss Covington said definitely. I caught that. Des said, here's a question. Why don't some men know the difference between constructive criticism and nagging? Okay. Why do some
Uh-oh.
men not know the difference between right? Answer that. Jonathan's not going to be able to answer that, Des.
Uh-oh. You stomped the stomper. You stomped JC. Congratulations. But anyway,
No, answer
next
it.
question.
Why do
I was just
some
messing with
men?
you.
Wait,
No,
what?
I mean,
Why don't some?
I feel like to a man, everything is nagging. You're telling him to put the toilet seat up. You're telling him to, make sure you got the dishes out the sink. You're telling me to pick up my clothes. Sometimes, like that's like it's nagging to me. I don't really see us being each other.
Then why don't you just do it? You know what I'm saying? Why leave your clothes down on the floor? Why leave that dish in the sink? Why leave that to why? Why?
because
What's the
because
purpose?
we're lazy. We're lazy.
I like that answer. Des, I like that answer. He said they're lazy. Let me see. I feel like that's the trait of a growing boy as opposed to a grown man.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, like I said, grown boy gonna sit there and feel like he's nagging, but a real man, he gonna be like, okay, what I need to improve on. He's gonna ask you for suggestions, and he's gonna, make the improvement, make the adjustments, and not do it again. So yeah, you're right. That's a grown boy as opposed to a grown man situation. He's not gonna feel like his ego is stroked if his woman is telling him to do little bit better job, or there's some areas you can improve on, and
Mm.
vice versa.
Why do we have to stroke the ego, and what do we get in return?
You said what? Yeah, I say yeah. Just like Kevin said, she said, guys want to feel like we dominating. We feel like we in control. Like I got this. Go back to the boys. Like yeah, I got her in check. She do what I say.
Wow. Let me tell you something that guys need to worry about. Okay, let's say this. A good woman will know how to get the decision she wants out of a man. And it has nothing to do with sex. Nothing
Uh
to do with sex.
oh, sorry.
It doesn't. but she knows
You know,
how to
because
get the
y'all be
decision
trying
that
to
she
manipulate
wants out
men
of
with
a man.
sex.
So, huh? A
Say
lot
y'all
of
be trying to
times we
manipulate.
let.
Y'all be trying to
I'm sorry.
manipulate men with sex.
No, that's not a manipulation. If we're in a relationship, that's a given. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about men, no, not manipulating with sex, but manipulating what you want out of this man. You don't have to, it's not even, look, how to get him to go the same direction you going in is what it basically is.
Yeah.
If you really want the walls to be white and he wants some blue, you kind of give him reasons why white fits better. You know what I'm saying? You guide him in a direction that you want him to go in. If he definitely is not going that direction, don't force it. Don't push it. That just means he's determined and that's what he really, really wants. But if we want it, we know how to get it without being nasty, mean, or ugly about it. And we don't have to use sex, even though
Okay.
sex.
Whoa, whoa, what was that? It works when?
But I mean that fixes a lot of stuff within a relationship. It doesn't build a relationship. It doesn't make a relationship. But one is
Uh-oh.
already united. It helps.
See how y'all be trying to manipulate men? We poor, innocent young men out here trying to manipulate that
It's
man
not
with
it's
the
not
money.
manipulation. Okay, it's communication is
And also
exactly
too,
what it is.
we gotta talk about women withholding sex, especially they married and stuff. What's up with that? You know, we gotta talk about
Bruh, I don't even know because I ain't had that kind of problem. I be trying
that
to tell
woman.
my sisters they need to handle their business. I didn't have that kind of problem.
I'm just saying, you know, y'all. A lot of
And
brothers they feel
because
like
I
you
didn't
know they
have that
get.
kind of problem, Des, if I really wanted the wall white and I show him why I want the wall white, he'll probably, most cases, baby, just go ahead and make it white. That's what I'm talking about. When you're a good woman to your man, he
Uh-oh.
doesn't mind leaning a little bit for you. It has nothing to do with manipulation. It has to do with how you ask for it. That's the point I was trying to make.
Okay. All right, I agree with you on that. But yeah, we gotta talk about sexless marriages and another topic, another subject.
Sex and marriages, but only one
No,
of us was married. What you gonna say about it, Jonathan?
sexless marriages. We gotta talk about why women, you know, from a woman's point of view, they stop giving it out once they get married. You know.
Um, Let me tell
I'm just
you,
messing with
to any of the sisters that's listening, look, to
you. Just messing
anybody
with
listening. No, but really, that's something you need to touch base with. Um, that's something you can't withhold. That's not something you want to withhold. And if you really love that person, Jonathan, and you want that person wrapped around you, then you don't have a problem with withholding that, and you definitely don't use it as a weapon. That's not a weapon.
you. Okay, Dad said if something is a good idea or desire, you shouldn't have to pursue. Yeah, you're right.
Handle it your way, Des. I'm telling you what 27 years I did, and I had an amazing. No one could ever tell me anything about marriage ever being bad because I had it amazing. So, like some people said, he kind of pampered me, but you can guarantee I was the one who brought his plate to the table. Okay, I was the one who removed it. I was the one when he had them long days to make sure that hot tub is ready. I was that one. So yeah, he didn't mind switching it a little bit for me. And I didn't mind doing a little extras for him. So, to each his own. If it feels like it's a manipulative type of situation for you, then don't ride that boat. But girl, that boat was one hell of a ride for me. I'm just keeping it real.
But Covington said maybe he's not turning her on anymore. Dad said men do that too. Yeah, some dudes do it, but yeah, it do happen.
Yeah, it does.
What's so
um
funny?
Miss Covington says some gain weight. I don't know why we can't see them at the same time. Some gain weight and get lazy in the bedroom. Girlfriend, there's a way around that, but that's another show. We'll have to do that on the
Uh-oh.
YouTube. We'll have to do that on the YouTube, girl. I don't want to get kicked off of Facebook.
Yeah. You got anything else for the subject, for the matter?
No, I really wanted to talk about that pick me, but we don't have I want more viewers so that we can get more um knowledge or advice or I think what I'll do is play with that topic a little bit out there and then maybe give it a couple of days until so we can get viewers who are into that to come and talk. I want to know. Do any of you guys know about the Pick Me movement? Is that it?
Yeah, I know
Correct?
what
Did I
it,
say that?
yeah, I mean, I know what it is. Basically, women taking up for men, misogyny, you know.
Oh my God! Now that's about
Trying
the
to
fourth definition I heard. What Des laughing at?
trying to cater for the black men, you know. But anyways, that's probably another topic. I'm gonna do that on this weekend with somebody else.
Nah, you not leaving me out. Oh, this gonna talk about with somebody else, Jonathan. I just said I wanted to do it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Look, no, go ahead and do it with somebody else. I'm gonna do mine too, cause I want to see what those me too, look, not me too, pick me people talking about. I want them to come around. I want to see. Wait, is some talking going on? Let's see. Miss Covington said no. Oh no. Let's talk about hot to get around that. Let's talk about how to get around that. Oh, how to get around that. Oh, Jonathan said that I must, and I repeat, must keep everything PG-13. So
Uh-oh.
I'll hit you guys with my YouTube. That way we could talk any kind of way we want to talk, and we're gonna talk about how to get around that. Yeah, boo. Put on a little weight, lazy in the bedroom. We're not doing no lazy in the bedroom. I'm sorry, not happening. A lazy man in the bedroom. Can you imagine? A lazy girl in the bedroom. Either one. That's got to be some boring crap. We will,
Yeah.
Miss Covington. We will. Right. Not Jonathan though. Not Jonathan. He not grown yet. He working
Uh-oh.
on it.
Uh-oh.
He working on it. He trying to get his grown and sexy on. He working on it.
Uh-oh.
What the? Oh Lord, you experienced that too, Miss. Oh Lord, chill.
You said what now?
We're talking. Miss Covington was just enlightening me.
Okay.
So, any more topics of the day?
Oh no, you good. You good. I'm about to head on out.
All right then. All right, ladies and Jonathan. I will talk to you guys later. And remember to love, live, and laugh. Live, laugh, and love. Enjoy life. Bottom line, enjoy life. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right, peace. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, though, thank
Oh,
everybody for watching, tuning in, and make sure y'all check out the channel and stuff. And everything thoughts, JC. Everybody have a blessed night. Peace.